a lot of caregiving, the majority, is done by people who live with the person. But there's a substantial amount that's done by people who don't live with them. And so, and they live in the sort of the same town. And they develop a schedule for coming in and making sure and checking in and getting people to help. But there are also increasingly, as we become, as children leave home and they disperse geographically, there are increasingly situations where people live at a distance, great geographical distance from a parent generally, and are in the role of caregivers. And that's doable, but it's hard. Well, there are some services, if you can afford them, that you can engage to have people come and case manage. A lot of times people will try to make arrangements, come into town, make an arrangement with somebody who will come visit every day, and things like that. So you can set up situations like that are viable up to a point. There's a second kind of distance caregiving, and that is when there is a principal caregiver either co-residing or in town, but you're wanting to be engaged. And then I think finding a role where you can make a contribution. I can come in for a week at Christmas and spell you, or I'll handle this part of mom's affairs from a distance. And the other piece is really providing emotional support for the primary caregiver, being very empathetic and willing, a good listener, a willing shoulder for the person who's there. There's a lot of ways to accomplish collaborative caregiving, and that's a really great goal if there's a distance caregiver.